Danielle Bradbery, everybody. Woo! You get that much applause everywhere you go?
Not really.
When you wake up in the morning, you go downstairs. I mean, everyone's not
awake. No.
Well, you are the youngest member ever to, youngest person ever to win The Voice.
Yes.
17 years old when you won. Are you still 17 now?
I was 16, but now I'm 17. There you go.
Now you're 17.
Yes.
And so how has your life changed in the last year?
It has changed, completely. The whole world has definitely turned around right in front of my eyes. I can remember just being in regular high school and trying to find somewhere to sit at lunch and things like that.
Yeah.
And hanging out.
You weren't in the in crowd in high school? Like you weren't one of the popular kids?
I tried to be.
Right. It's probably good that you weren't, though, cliquish like that, and you were able to find, I always think people, I was that way, too. I was kind of a nerd, kind of a dork.
I was kind of the...
Not that you're nerdy or dorky. I don't see that.
No, I had that moment where I was like, no one likes me. It's okay. But I love being friends with kind of like everybody. And I was neutral and just kind of, I didn't want to be in like that group or that they don't talk to these kind of groups and things like that. But, and ever since I left and just got on The Voice, it's been, just making it. I'm like, did I really just do that? And I was so shy to sing or even talk in front of anybody before that. And every time after school, a long day of like just my brain was dead and just all that stuff. I think singing was like my stress reliever. I go up in my room, sing to my wall, until dinner time and things like that.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, are you kidding me? It's crazy.
Well, and if I remember the story right, and correct me if I'm wrong, your first time singing on stage was on The Voice. That was really
That was my first big thing like that.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing how like that just comes about. It's crazy.
And if you watch the show, you know that you did Taylor Swift's Mean in your audition. And you're now on her label. Big Machine. So, that's crazy. So have you met Taylor yet?
I actually have, and I was in Philly, and I got to go to her concert. It was my first concert I've ever watched of hers, which was incredible, by the way. Yeah. But I got to meet her after that, and man, she walked in, and I was like, I was fangirling. I was going inside. I didn't show it.
That's also how I react around Taylor.
But
it's true.
I sometimes stutter of my words. I'm like, I am so sorry. Like this, it's crazy. And
so, what did she say to you? Did she give you some advice, or what?
She knew I was in the process of radio tour and things like that. And she goes, "Oh man, I remember being there doing what you were doing." And she was like, "But trust me, I mean." As much as you do and as far as you get, it's only going to get so much fun and just things like that. I'm like, just those little things coming from you, it's like, okay, that's cool. And talking to somebody that's been started when she was young too, it's cool. And she's really sweet and so funny, and it was really awesome getting to meet her.
Yeah, she's a great person. So I noticed your Twitter. You're on Twitter a lot. You're a coffee lover, which led me to Hunter Hayes, who's also a coffee lover. So let's talk about Hunter for a second, because I know you guys have had like a couple of like run-ins. He gave you like a guitar on the Today Show.
We have at The Voice. They were as far as you got, and the more further you got in the live shows. They go, okay, well, you have an opportunity to tell us who your favorite stars are if you want to perform with them. Yeah. And I wrote down a couple like Carrie Underwood, Taylor Swift, Hunter Hayes, and things like that. Yeah. I'm like, that'd be so cool. And I remember I made the top 3, and Blake was the one that revealed that secret to me, and he goes, so we know who you're performing with. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna pass out when you tell me this and things like that? And he told me that I was performing with Hunter Hayes, and I picked the song I Want Crazy, and it was his newest song, and I loved it. And that performance, of course, I will never forget. And it was just amazing. And I've been a big fan of his before. And then not too long after that, ran into him in the Today Show, gave me a guitar.
Right.
I'm like, oh, wow. Wow.
Danielle, tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm sensing a little secret crush going on. Anything you want to tell us about that? It feels like it to me. And you guys, you match up nicely. You're about the same height.
Oh my God.
Right? I mean, you match up perfectly. Can I do anything to make this happen? Would you like me to step in? I can direct message Hunter on Twitter. He follows me. Does he follow you?
Yes, he does.
Okay. I mean, he only follows a handful of people. So.
Yeah.
You could make this happen on your own. I'm kidding, of course, but do you want to? Do you want to go out?
I mean, I think he's a little bit too older for me right now.
All right.
So,
are you done with school, by the way? Are you finished completely? Are you still homeschooling or what?
I am still homeschooling. They try to get me at home for maybe a week to do school every day to catch up on things. Like last week, I was home for school, and so we're trying to get that finished. But
and you speak Spanish some, or you sing Spanish, right?
I actually love to sing Spanish. I mean, a part of my family is from that Latin and like air genre kind of thing, and so. I
have no idea what you just said. What was that again?
I don't even know what I just said either.
Oh, that genre.
That genre. There we go.
I thought you actually were speaking Spanish right there.
Sorry.
Could you sing a little Spanish for us here? Do you want to sing something? I mean, what would you sing if you were singing Spanish? Like La Vida Loca? What?
I mean, I can.
Is that Ricky Martin? I'm thinking the first Spanish song that comes to mind.
Oh God. I'm not fluent like that, but if you gave me a Spanish song and wanted me to learn it, I could, and I'd be happy to. There you go.
You have gotten to meet over the past year a lot of famous people because you've won The Voice. We've mentioned a couple of them here. Who have you not met yet that you want to meet?
I haven't met Tim McGraw, Carrie Underwood. Oh my gosh, because I've met so many. I'm like, oh wow.
We just need to get you to the red carpet for the CMAs, which I'm sure you're going to be there this year. You'll get to meet them then.
I hope so.
Right.
Yeah, but I've met. I mean, so far every artist I've met, they've been so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heart of Dixie is the song that people are hearing on the radio right now. And tell me about that song and why it's special to you.
That song got introduced to me for, of course, my first single, and it was such a catchy song the first time I heard it. I'm like, this would be so cool. It's country. Yeah. It's something that I can't really relate to, and it's more mature, but I mean, like I've said this a couple of times. The great thing about country music, it's the storyteller of it, and I mean, my music video. It was really cool being in the studio singing my own song and then getting to do my first music video and actually seeing the picture of what my song is about. And this whole story is going on behind me while I'm singing, and it's an amazing song, and I'm really glad that was my first single.
Well, congratulations on all the success.
Thank you.
Before we wrap up, and because we're getting to know you a little bit, I thought it might be fun to play fill in the blank here.
Okay.
So, just the best you can on these. All in Spanish, if possible.
Oh, Lordy.
Look under my bed right now, and you'll probably find blank.
Wow.
You cram stuff under the bed just to get it out of the way?
I used to, but I've gotten good at that. So right now, you wouldn't find anything.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I know.
See, as a teenager, that's all I did was just hide stuff under the bed, like clean up your room. You know, your parents would say, and you just
yeah.
If I'm on my phone, I'm probably checking blank.
Instagram. Yes.
I follow you, by the way, on that too.
Oh.
Do you follow me yet?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to have to get, we'll correspond on that. We'll make sure.
Good.
And I'm desperate, really. I need all the followers I can get. In the next year, I'm most excited for blank.
Oh, wow.
Christmas. No.
Yeah, I love Christmas. I mean, things that are coming up, like the Brad Paisley tour, I get to go on.
Yes.
I'm like really, really looking forward to that. So
It's not Beat this summer, it's Beat this winter. Starting November 16th, you're on the road.
yes,
And have you talked to Brad about, I mean, you obviously have met with Brad. And
I met Brad, and he's the sweetest, and I am really looking forward to it. And I mean, everybody that I've met through his production, they're all amazing. Yeah.
Right on. Well, good luck with Brad. He's an awesome guy, and that'll be a lot of fun on the road, seeing folks over the next few weeks. Back to fill in the blank here. If I could only eat one meal for the rest of my life, it would be blank.
Ooh, man, I love pasta. So if you put pasta in front of me, I'll be totally fine with that.
Most popular answer, by the way, pasta. And my fans should buy my debut album because blank.
Because it's going to be amazing.
Danielle, great to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
And she's going to follow me on Instagram.